Hi there, and today's topic that I want to do right now is based on a reel that I seen recently. So what happened was I was just scrolling through Instagram recently and I just came across a reel. I know you might have heard about lessons being taught from reels, but this was something that really stood out. Now, what happened was, as I was scrolling through, I just found this reel wherein a person was sitting and they were just comparing their lives. So, for example, I am sitting and there's another person in front of me, and I know that I'm not that handsome, although I like to believe it. But so this less handsome person is looking at a handsome person and thinking, oh my god, how wonderful it would be to become or to be that handsome. And then we switch to that opposite person's perspective, where that person is actually looking at another person who is, let's say, a couple together sitting in a cafe, and he's looking at them saying, wow, how wonderful could it be to be in a relationship. And that's how it just went out, and ultimately everyone was comparing things to everyone. For example, a person was comparing, like person was in a bus just looking out the window, and they were sitting and they were just looking out, and they saw a person riding a cycle. And as they were riding, they were just wishing that if they were in that place and they could ride a cycle. And the next thing that we see is this person is in a wheelchair. I know you saw that coming, right? So the person is in a wheelchair and the person just comes out, and that's how it just went. And ultimately it landed on Rafael Nadal, wherein we get the perspective of Rafael Nadal looking at everyone out there. Whenever he goes to a cafe, there are people who just come for photos and things like that. He looks out another person who just doesn't care at all that Rafael Nadal is here, and just looks at that person, and we get his perspective now, saying that how cool it would be to not be noticed. And that is, I think so, the problem in today's date, that how much is enough. For example, let's say today is generally Valentine's Day, and by the time that this video will come out, it will not be Valentine's Day, it will be some days in the future, because I rarely record right now, because I want to have at least 1 week of content before I start uploading videos, because that way I can stay consistent, and that is how I want to proceed further with YouTube. Okay, so that's how I want to go. But how much is enough in today's world? Today's Valentine's Day, there are people out there, including me, who don't have a date at the moment, and just looking out, looking at, observing, noticing the couples around them, and saying, I wish that I was in that place. And I don't know, because I have been on that side of the fence as well, where I have been a couple with that girl, and as I look out for a single person, I was just feeling as if I wish I could be single again, because this bitch is fucking my head. So I do say, and this is one of the rare sayings that I keep in my mind, and that is, for every girl that you think is dying for, there is always a guy who is tired of fucking her. And that is true in today's date. There is no girl out there that is as beautiful that you will just leave everything, because somewhere along the line there is this frustration, there is this end of desire that comes once you get it. So, how much is enough? How much do I need to pursue? Should I just live in this present moment? Should I just say, I am happy with what I have right now, although I want these things in the future? But if I were to die today, I am really happy with what I have right now, and that is how I want to live my life. I want to be happy right now. At the same time, I am pursuing things. It's not that I'm not, but I am pursuing things. But if I were to die, just accept it. Because with this thought, there comes another thought, that if you're content with your life, you will not really move forward to the things that you want. I want those two things at the same time, and that's the dilemma, that's the problem that I am facing right now. What should I do? Should I be content with my life and be happy in the present moment, or should I strive towards the future and just focus on the future. Well, then my mind came up with a brilliant idea saying, why not do both? Pursue as well as if I were to die, I'm content. I'm living my life, and every day just try to do something which is really uncomfortable, which you're really not used to, and that is how you can just strive for a future destination or future goal, while at the same time, just sometimes, at least 2 minutes a day, just closing your eyes, breathing in through your nose, into your stomach, and exhaling out of your mouth, and just saying, I am happy. I am happy with my life, my parents, my friends, and things like that. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening and see you in another topic. Take care. Bye bye.